What up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sahila and I am so excited to be launching my new series today, Soh At Home. Unlike my last series, we are going to be focusing on smaller scale, more quick DIY and home interior design projects. Now that all our big home renovations are complete, I do feel like this house is a bit of a blank canvas that we still need to personalize and turn into a home. One room that really has taken a back seat during our renovations has definitely been the master bedroom. We haven't done anything to it since we moved in and it shows. Currently, the room feels very lived in, which is my nice way of saying disorganized and a bit chaotic. So my office currently takes up the entire bay window area, and since I'm also working on the linen closet, everything that was being stored in the linen closet is currently being stored in my bedroom. So now that the basement is done, I'm gonna be moving my office down there, and then we're gonna be moving all of the stuff from the linen closet into the back bedroom, just until we're done that project as well. We just move stuff around in this house. I have roped in a few partners to help me with this project though, so I won't be doing it alone, but I am really excited to share what we have planned design-wise for this room. So let's just jump right into it. Surprise, we are going green, but before I could even begin, I first needed to remove the radiator in our bedroom to tackle the ungodly patch behind it. In fact, a few weeks earlier, I paid my friends at Ironworks Radiators a visit, and the owner, Jen, took me through her new showroom and stockyard to find the perfect elevated replacement. Like a diamond in the rough, the plan is to refurbish an ornate Victorian radiator and add some luxury back into our master. In the end, we settled on a beautiful 10-section 2-column gurney with a decorative scroll depicting a vine leaf motif. So fitting with the green, right? Once the rad was removed, I began emptying the room and setting up for the demo. I actually had to psych myself up a bit for this mini demo because even though Demo Sahila is my favorite animal, you never know what you're gonna find when you open a wall in an old house. Thankfully though, nothing remarkable was behind the patch and I was able to open and close it in an afternoon.
This trip to Home Depot and it's 36 degrees outside. That's fun.
After a quick trip to the hardware store and a few layers of mud later, the new patch of drywall flowed seamlessly with the existing lath and plaster, and I could finally move on to painting. I am by no means a drywaller, but I'm pretty impressed with myself. This is like the first big patch I've done by myself, and it looks pretty seamless. I gave it a coat of primer and caulked the edges, and once we add paint, it's just gonna be so like seamless with the rest of the wall. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I think it looks way better than how it looked before. In addition to replacing the radiator, my plan is to install a new plaster ceiling medallion from Parziana Design and replace this old fan with something more fitting for a primary bedroom. With nothing left to stop me, I began painting. First, I painted the ceiling, giving it a fresh coat of white before moving on to the walls and trim. I also primed and painted some exposed PEX pipes with hopes of camouflaging their existence away. The green I ended up choosing was the exact same green we used in the basement, a beautiful sage color that feels so grounding and calming, just the vibe I want for our master bedroom. I love how much a coat of paint can transform a room, and after just one coat, it was crystal clear that we were heading in the right direction. In between coats, Adam and I took a quick drive over to the new Blinds to Go Castlefield showroom to look at window treatments. Poor Adam has been sleeping for the past 3 years with a stream of ambient light in his face coming from a street lamp outside our master bay window. Poor guy has been getting blinded at night, affecting his ability to sleep. So when I told him we were heading to Blinds to Go, he was rushing me out the door. On the second floor of the store, you will find the most dreamy showroom, full of fabric samples to browse and inspire. You can also experience the excitement of motorized shades in their smart room. Just don't blame me if it becomes the thing you didn't know you needed in your life. I mean, they're so effortless, it's hard not to fall in love with them. After browsing fabrics in larger formats, we sat down with a design consultant to talk about light filtering versus blackout liners and where we should put what. They also walked us through different types of treatments, mounting styles, mechanisms, and hardware. We ended up choosing a combination of Roman shades and drapes for our master bedroom, as well as some Romans for the nursery and back bedroom. In terms of fabric for the master, we went with linen cotton weave in natural for the drapes, and Julia in seafoam for the Romans, which has this beautiful embroidered floral motif. Within a week of our visit to the showroom, a member of the Blinds to Go team came to our house to verify measurements, and once the order was officially placed, all we had to do was wait. This is the part I love. This is when it all really starts to come together. I got a call this morning. Parziana is going to be coming to install my ceiling medallion. I've never actually seen the ceiling medallion in person. I picked it out of their online catalog. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like in real life. If it's anything like I think, it's gonna be stunning, and I can't wait to show you guys. If you are unfamiliar with Parziana Design, they are a manufacturer of architectural and decorative elements like mantles, plaster moldings, ceiling medallions, and so much more. It was to them that I turned to for my beautiful main floor crown moldings, so when I decided to take on a master bedroom refresh, I definitely wanted to work with them again. They have an extensive catalog of products to browse on their website, which is exactly how I found my new ceiling medallion. An elegant, classic, round design that fits perfectly with the other traditional elements in the house and this room. With the ceiling medallion primed and painted, Adam and I could install our new ceiling fan and check off yet another item on our list. Over the next 2 weeks, I continued to make great progress on the master bedroom. Ironworks dropped off our newly refurbished radiator and disposed of our old one. Blinds to Go installed their new window treatments. And I treated myself to a new houseplant and some fancy bed sheets. Thank you guys so much for joining me for episode 1 of my new Soh At Home series, my master bedroom refresh. I think it turned out so amazing. I'm very, very happy with how the green walls look. I find them so soothing, and now paired with my newly refurbished cast iron radiator from Ironworks, my elegant ceiling medallion from Parziana, and these life-changing window treatments from Blinds to Go, I finally feel like our master bedroom has been elevated to a level it deserves. I do want to spend more time decorating, maybe adding furniture, maybe doing some built-ins one day, but those are projects for another day and another episode. I want to say thank you to my partners for teaming up with me. This would have never happened without you, so thank you very much. If you have any questions about this episode, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!